Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Jaya Gandharvika Giridhari, Gaura Hari, Jaya Gandharvika Giridhari, Gaura Hari, Jaya Narsimha Dev, 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 Jaya Lakshmi Simha, Jaya Ananta Dev, Lakshmi Narasimha, Jaya Ananta Dev, Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha, Jaya Ananta De, Lakshmi Narasimha, Jaya Ananta De, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. Om Jai 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 Shri गिरधारी श्री कृष्ण भगवान की जय, श्री चैतन्य महाप्रभु जी की जय। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितमेन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितमेन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरौ श्रीयुतापत्कमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा गणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका राधाकांत नमस्तुते तप्ते कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी विश्वानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवास आदि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णाभीष्टाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत नमस्ते सारस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशिताय। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु श्री अद्वैत गदाधर। Shivas Adi Gaura Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna to everyone. Thank you for coming here. Today we are going to discuss Bhagavad Gita, chapter 4, verse number 6. So, what's your good name, Prabhu? Suresh. You are regularly coming here? Okay, nice. So, myself Chandan Tiwari, and I know Prabhuji because Prabhuji is sitting here, and these two my daughters, Nanya and Sia. So, there is no experience with me to give class. First time I am giving class, and so many senior devotees like sitting here. So I don't have any experience. So I'm doing any mistake, please forgive me. I'm asking a strength to Lord Krishna, Radhama, and Srila Prabhupada. They will give me a strength to speak out. Just like a crow, I don't know anything. Whatever I learned from the seniors and from the books of the Srila Prabhupada, I will try to speak out 2-3 lines. That's it. So we will repeat this. Ajo api sannabhyayatma bhutanimi swaropi san prakritim swamadhisthaya sambhayamyatma mayaya अजो अपि सन् व्यय आत्मा भूतानामीश्वरोऽपि कृष्ण प्रकृतिं स्वामधिष्ठाय सम्भवाम्ययात्मयायया. So I will repeat. After that you also repeat. I will give the books. अजोऽपि सन् व्ययात्मा भूतानामीश्वरोऽपि कृष्ण प्रकृतिं स्वामधिष्ठाय Sambhavamayatma Mayaya. Prabhu, can you repeat this? Please read everyone. Okay. Ajar, unborn. Api, although. Sun, being. So, avyaya, without. Deterioration, without deterioration. Atma, body. Bhutanam, of all those who are born. Isvara, the Supreme Lord. Api, although. Sun, being. Being so. Prakritim, in the transcendental form. Swam, of myself. Adhisthaya, being so situated. Sambhavami, I do incarnate. Atma Mayaya, by my internal energy. Although, now I'll read the translation. Although I am unborn and my transcendental body never deteriorates, and although I am the Lord of all living entities, I still appear in every millennium in my original transcendental form. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. The Lord has spoken about the peculiarities of his birth. Although he may appear like an ordinary person, he remembers everything of his many past births, whereas a common man cannot remember what he has done even a few hours before. If someone is asked what he did exactly at the same time one day earlier, it would be very difficult for a common man to answer immediately. He would surely have to trace his memory to recall what he was doing exactly at the same time one day before, and yet men often dare claim to be God or Krishna. One should not be misled by such meaningless claims. Then again, the Lord explains his prakriti of his form. Prakriti means nature as well as swarupa or one's own form. The Lord says that he appears in his own body. He does not change his body as the common living entities changes from one body to another. The conditioned soul may have one kind of body in the present birth, but he has a different body in the next birth. In the material world, the living entity has no fixed body but transmigrates from one body to another. The Lord, however, does not do so. Whenever he appears, he does so in the same original body by his internal potency. In other words, Krishna appears in this material world in his original eternal form with two hands holding a flute. He appears exactly in his eternal body, uncontaminated by this material world. Although he appears in the same transcendental body and is Lord of the universe, it still appears that he takes his birth like an ordinary living entity. And although his body does not deteriorates like a material body, it still appears that Lord Krishna grows from childhood to boyhood and from boyhood to youth. But astonishingly enough, he never ages beyond youth. At the time of the battle of Kurukshetra, he had many grandchildren at home, or in other words, he had sufficiently aged by material calculation. Still, he looked like just a young man, 20 or 25 years old. We never see pictures of Krishna in old age because he never grows old like us, although he is the oldest person in the whole creation, past, present, and future. Neither his body nor his intelligence ever deteriorates or changes. Therefore, it is clear that, in spite of his being in the material world, he is the same unborn, eternal form of bliss and knowledge, changeless in his transcendental body and intelligence. Actually, his appearance and disappearance are like the sun's rising, moving before us and then disappearing from our eyesight. When the sun is out of sight, we think that the sun is set, and when the sun is before our eyes, we think that the sun is on the horizon. Actually, the sun is always in its fixed position, but owing to our defective, insufficient senses, we calculate the appearance and disappearance of the sun in the sky. And because Lord Krishna's appearance and disappearance are completely different from that of any ordinary, common living entity, it is evident that he is eternal, blissful knowledge by his eternal potency, and he is never contaminated by material nature. The Vedas also confirms that the Supreme Personality of Godhead is unborn, yet he still appears to take his birth in multi manifestations. The Vedic supplementary literature also confirms that even though the Lord appears to be taking his birth, he is still without change of body. In the Bhagavatam, he appears before his mother as Narayana with four hands and the decorations of the six kinds of full opulences. His appearance in his original eternal form is his causeless mercy bestowed upon the living entities so that they can concentrate on the Supreme Lord as He is and not on mental concoction or imaginations, which the impersonalist wrongly thinks that Lord's form to be. The word Maya or Atma Maya refers to the Lord causeless mercy according to the Vishwa Kosa dictionary. The Lord is conscious of all his previous appearances and disappearances, but a common living entity forgets everything about his past body as soon as he gets another body. He is the Lord of all living entities because He performs wonderful and superhuman activities while he is on this earth. Therefore, the Lord is always the same absolute truth and is without differentiation between his form and self or between his quality and body. A question may now be raised as to why the Lord appears and disappears in this world. This is explained in the next verse. Yes. So this verse 6 is saying, although I am unborn and my transcendental body never deteriorates, and although I am the Lord of all living entities, I still appear in every millennium in my original transcendental form. Here, this Prabhu, do you want to say anything here? Why Lord is saying that? Why do we understand first? I want to ask one question. Like why Lord is saying that uh, in my in my original transcendental form? What do we understand by this?
He never grows old. He is what he has commanded. That is folded hands and legs.
Yes. So because see someone maybe in previous word Chintu, next word Mintu, and some other name he may have, like maybe some birds and some animal human form, and even in the human form he may get some different body, like different shape, face cut. So we have seen, right, people often claims like he has remembered the uh, like the events of the his past life, and they have gone to their old family, but nobody recognizes. What does it proves? It proves that he has not acquired the old form, he is having different form. So but Lord is saying that whenever he appears, he takes his original transcendental form. It's not like in some other like Manvantar, he was having some different form, and in this in another Manvantar he will get some different form. It's not like that. Every time, whenever he comes in his original form. Because he is the Lord. If he is not doing so, then he is also having some limitations. And here it is also written, body never, my transcendental body never deteriorates. So whenever in our daily we see that Prabhupada is writing here, this is giving very good example of sun. Sun sets and rises. We see that like sun sets, sun gone, and morning it again appears. But is it really sun disappeared or appeared? I mean, really sun sets. Sun is already there, only it is not visible because of some physical circumstances. Earth is moving around, so now we are far from the sun, we move, sun is still there. Like that, Lord comes in every millennium, and he appears and disappears, but still he is there. So in that time of the span, the appearance and disappearance doesn't mean that he is not there. He is always there. He came here, he finishes his pastimes, and he now went to the another planets, and he is doing some pastimes in other planets. He never like uh, he never it's not like that, like common man, we take birth, grow, aged, and finally death happens. It's not like this is not true for the Lord. He is Lord. His transcendental body never deteriorates. He is always youth. Whenever we take birth, we are only very small hands and fingers, legs, and with time we grow, and after that, like we like childhood days, boyhood, then youth, then like we After that we cross that 40, 50, then old age, and after that finally we die. But we have, Prabhupada is writing here, we have never seen any picture of Lord Krishna who is having even a mustache. Why? Because he is always now Yovana, now Yovan. Though he is Adi, though he is a Puran Purus, in Brahma Samhita it is written, what is the shloka?
गोविंदावती कुशल
ईश्वरा परमा
जोर से बोलो.
ईश्वरा परमा कृष्णा सच्चिदानंद
नंद
विग्रह अनादिरादिर गोविंद सर्वकारण कारणम.
No, where Brahmaji is telling that though he is a Puran Purush, but is, always he looks like a now Yovana. Okay. So in Brahma Samhita, Lord Brahmaji is describing about the Lord Krishna. So he is telling, though you are Puran Purush, means nobody is older than you, though he looks always very young, very fresh. Prabhupada is writing, Lord Krishna is never having beard and mustache. He never reached to that age. He always fresh. Lord Krishna, see his activities, his birth, his everything is very very. Prabhu, please come near. Please come near. Don't sit that side. So Hare Krishna. So Lord's birth, Lord's body, his activities, it's everything is very very transcendental. We can't imagine when Lord Krishna was he was doing pastimes. So in Dwarika, you know how many wives he was having? How many wives?
108.
16,108 wives. And at the same time, he was present in all the palaces, and all the palaces wife kids are there, and he is eating, he is spending time, and he is enjoying his life. Enjoying means not like us. Lord is enjoying in different form, because evening as we are sitting here and taking Lord's name, in Bhagavatam it is written, Lord was also listening Ramayana. See, he is a Lord. He is Bhagwan himself. No need to go and listen about Ramayana and all, because he will listen his own pastimes, right? He is listening, but he is setting up examples. It's not like भगवान को कोई काम नहीं है, then बैठ के कार्ड खेल रहे हैं. It's not like that. He is always thinking about his devotees. He is always thinking about other, like my devotees, how my devotee always thinks about the Lord always thinks about the devotee. In the devotee's heart, Lord is always present, and the Lord's heart, devotees are always present. It's a simultaneously both things are going on. So Lord is always in that mood, and he enjoys that mood. So he was, at the same time, he was present in all the houses, all the palaces. But when he is coming now, he has to go in Darbar also, right? In Dwarka, he was the Dwarkadish king. So all 16,108 form is coming out and becoming again one. And when he is going from his court, then again he is dividing in that 16,108 form. So we can't do. When he was only mere 5-6 days old, what he did? Putana came and she was killed. But not only killed, after killing, what happened? Putana came with envious nature, like I will go and kill him. What happened? She was killed, but after that, Lord has given him the position of mother. We can't do like this. आया था मारने, चलो खत्म करो इसको, भगाओ. Yes, we don't have that. So Lord's activity, we cannot conceive. His body is transcendental always. Never deteriorates. When he takes birth, when he came in the form of Lord Ram, as soon as he took birth, he acquired 400 form with Gada, Padma, Shankh, Chakra. Then Mata Kausalya told, I had asked you boon to be of my son, not in this 400 form. Then I cannot love you. Then Lord told, okay. Then he became a very small child and he started crying like a small baby. Like that, when he took birth from the womb of Mother Devaki, he took the 400 form and he gave darshan to the his father Vasudev Maharaj, and he instructed. And after that, what happened? He again became very small child, and Vasudev Maharaj took in one basket, and he took out the Yamuna. They crossed and went to the Nandgaon. So Lord's appearance, disappearance, and his activities always transcendental. His body is always transcendental. It never destroys like our body destroys. It will be like uh, in no time, after 5-6 hours. But Lord is Lord. This is the reason he is Lord. If he is also having limitation, then he is not Lord. But Lord is not having any limitation. So any activities or anything you people or Prabhuji or Mataji wants to share about Lord's transcendental activities or anything. You Prabhu, can you give any example? Like you can say that Lord's birth is like transcendental, his body is transcendental, his activities are transcendental, whatever he is doing is very transcendental.
The lifting of golden is known as miracle.
Yes, nice. ऐसा भी नहीं कि ऐसे पकड़ के ऐसे उठा लिया, सिर्फ ऐसा ये लेडी फिंगर ऐसा करके उठा लिया, है ना. एंड एवरी वन ऑल द गोपास, they were holding, they after that they put their like bamboos, and they were thinking that they are supporting the Govardhan hill, okay. And they after some time they thought, okay Krishna, now you leave it, we are actually holding, no, just you go. And Krishna simply little bit removes his finger, all the bamboos are started cracking sounds, okay. Then hold. So this is the very transcendental activities of the Lord. Dancing, see, so many gopis are there, and he acquired so many forms altogether, so it's also a transcendental activities. You Prabhu, anything? Kaliya Mardan, yes, on the hood of the Prabhu, please come near and say. Okay, Kaliya Mardan. So on the hood of that snake, very huge snake, he is dancing. Nobody can do like that. Okay. First of all, like the snakes are so very fearsome, right? Fearful. Nobody can go near to, and he is going inside and giving very good lesson. And after that, on the hood of that snake, he is dancing. Okay. You Madaji.
The universe is his mouth when he was a child.
Yeah. So when he took soil, mitti, in his mouth, and mother told, what did you eat? Did you eat the soil, mitti? No, mother, I didn't eat anything. Then open your mouth, then when he opens the mouth, all the universe, everything is inside. Okay. We can't keep even two laddus all together, and he is having all the 14 like universes, everything, not 14, everything. Can you give one example of any transcendental activity, anything? Yes.
Give lesson to the Brahmadev that you are not only Brahma.
Yes, Brahma Vimohan Lila. Brahma Vimohan Lila. Yes, very nice example. You, Prabhu?
He creates illusion while he leaves Dwarka for his parents, so that don't feel pain.
Okay,
Dwarka, Mathura, hometown. So he
Uh-huh.
creates
So, but it was not a illusion. It was really real. Dwarika is still some like ruins of Dwarika is still there.
I'm saying he created illusion for his parents so that they don't feel sad.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. So it's again a transcendental activity. Nice. You, Prabhu?
So that
Yes, one weapon is enough for everything. Yeah.
Prabhuji, my
So,
doubt is that Krishna lives house or he created a illusive Krishna there.
pardon, Prabhu?
Krishna lives in his home,
Huh.
Vrindavan, or he created illusive Krishna and Balram there.
See, our Acharya says that Krishna never leaves Vrindavan.
Vrindavan.
He is still there. So, he Mathura went. The other form of Krishna is Vasudev. So, whoever is killing all the like means out of the Vrindavan, whatever you are saying, that is the Vasudev form of Lord Krishna actually. Okay, and he always there with Mother Radha and all the gopis. But we should have some like that kind of divya eye to see him. He is still there. Everyone see in Nidhivan. Uh, uh, see, a place of Lord. He is still there. He is come there, but we cannot see. Anything else? Yes, Ananya. Yes. She is giving example of one old woman. She was selling fruits, and one day what happens? Like she could not sell even a single fruit, and for her the bread and butter was only that work. If whatever she is getting after selling, with that the whatever she is getting the benefit with that she has to manage her livelihood. So what happened? She didn't get anything. Then Lord Krishna came outside and she was very tired also. So she was tried to sell, but and Lord Krishna asked, "Can you give me these fruits?" Then she told, "Okay, my business is there to give, but you have to give me something in return." Then Lord Krishna went very with a small hand. He brought only few like he took one fist of like paddy, okay, dhan. But while bringing all the paddies like fallen down from his hand, only few grains came, okay. And that mother, old woman, satisfied. She told anyway, this fruit is going to destroyed, okay. She gave everything, and she was a devotee of the Lord also. Every day she was, uh, before starting his business, every day she was going to the temple and she was offering one fruit every day. जाना है मंदिर में एक फ्रूट ऑफर करके आना है, उसके बाद अपना बिजनेस शुरू करना है ऐसा. देन सी गेव एवरीथिंग एंड सी टोल्ड ओके लॉर्ड्स का मर्जी, आज इतना ही है, आज इतना ही से चलना, चलो कुछ नहीं मिला तो ऐसे ही रह लेंगे. Now what happened? While going, she gave all the fruits. While going, that basket is filled with all the like valuable like
Ornaments.
ornaments, yeah, gold, rubies, stones, very precious stones. But you know what she did after that? She did not accept it. She thrown in the Yamuna Ji, because she understood this is the he is not the ordinary person. He can give with some small like few grains can become because of his mercy this many ornaments, okay, precious stones and all. Then why should I go behind these precious ornaments and stones? I should go behind him, right? This is the wisest decision she took. She thrown everything in the Yamuna Nadi and she went and hold his feet, and he like yeah delivered. Even in the see Lord's work is transcendental. What happens uh, when he was taking Brahmaji, all the like demigods went to Brahmaji and they like told that पृथ्वी पर सब कुछ गड़बड़ हो रहा है, कंस और रावण ये सब परेशान कर रहे हैं, यू हैव टू प्लीज हेल्प अस. देन ब्रह्मा जी टूक ऑल द डेमिगॉड्स, इंद्रादि देवता ऑल, एंड वेयर दे वेंट टू क्षीर सागर, okay, to Lord Vishnu, and they are offering prayers, and after that Lord promised, okay, I will take birth, okay, in the form of Krishna, whatever it is, or in the form of Lord. So same Brahma ji went and requested him to take birth, to kill unwanted materials, whatever, like they are causing problems to the sadhu and this Sanatan Dharma. Same Brahma ji bewildered. He saw that in Vrindavan, Lord is having jutha. All his friends, like as we are sitting, so all the friends are sitting and Lord is also sitting, and his friends are poking him and he is crying, and just like very common, you know, हार जाने के बाद उनको देते हैं कुछ पनिशमेंट होता है, राइट, और सर पे चढ़ जाना, कुछ भी ऐसा करना, खेल में गेम में ऐसा होता है ना, द पार्टी हु विल लूज द गेम who has to bear something okay, whatever the other party will decide you have to do. So Lord is doing like that, someone is giving some other punishment, and Lord Krishna is someone didn't allow, I will not allow you to play, then Lord Krishna is weeping actually, and he is having juta, he is eating juta, all the gopis. Then Lord Brahma told of what kind of Bhagwan he is. Okay, he is crying, he is playing, he is like all his friends are like he is having wrestling, and all the friends is just he is not able to defeat anyone. Everyone is defeating him, and he is crying, and he is having juta. Is it really God or what? Bewildered. माया, भगवान का माया बहुत ही प्रबल है. So he started taking examination. Prabhuji told na Brahma Lila. Yes. So this is the, so what happened? He thought, okay, let me check. What happened in the last? Brahmaji understood that he is the Lord himself. And not only one Brahma, so many Brahmas came. He is only having 4 heads, other Brahma is having 8 heads, 100 heads. Okay, because जितना बड़ा ब्रह्मांड का वो मालिक है उतना उनका हेड है, ऐसा. So this is called the Brahma Vimohan Lila. So here one thing we can understand, one more thing. Brahmaji is very very like in all the jivas, is the very most spiritual form of jivas, just next to Bhagwan. Then why he bewildered? Why he thought like that? Any guessing? Any guess? Did he doesn't? He went himself, right, to call Bhagwan, and he took birth. Then why he bewildered like that? Why he thinking like that? Any guessing? Okay. Any guess? Any guess?
Prabhuji, can you repeat once again this question?
I'm asking you, Prabhuji. Like Lord Brahma himself went and he asked and he requested and Lord appeared. He is knowing. He is, but by seeing the activities, he bewildered. Like he thinking really he is a god, and after that he took the examination. He started checking whether he is really Lord or not.
Maya found Maya.
So why it happened? Pardon, Prabhu? Yeah, that is true. Okay, nice.
He's just making others comfortable.
Okay. Okay. Actually, Brahmaji, he is knowing everything. Brahmaji is setting example. He is Brahmaji, right? He cannot be bewildered actually. Yes. So he is showing examples like even Brahma kind of jivas can be bewildered by the Maya. Then what about we simple common man? So we should always be present in our like औकात, अपने औकात में रहना चाहिए. Srila Prabhupada is telling that uh, people still after knowing all those things says that मैं भगवान हूँ, है ना. कल इधर 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 ही एक अच्युत प्रभु जी कल कथा कह रहे थे, है ना, संडे को, संडे फिस्ट में, कि वो भगवान के बारे में बता रहे थे कि एक कोई रियल गुरु करके है ना प्रभु जी, रियल गुरु, एंड ही वाज टेलिंग मेकिंग लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स, ओके, एंड ही लॉट ऑफ गुरुज आर देयर, फेक गुरुज क्लेमिंग दैट भगवान, मैं भगवान हूँ. Lord, like Prabhupada is saying that what will that person cannot like say that कल क्या हुआ था इतना ही टाइम में, but Lord is Prabhupada is saying, और भगवान क्या कह रहे हैं, just this 4:6 right, just in 4:4 Lord is saying that Arjun, you don't remember, you don't know, there was no time that I was not there, you are not there, but I remember everything. I'm so eternal and I remember my all birth. You don't know. We don't know past life, live it. We don't know what will happen next moment and what we were thinking last day. और अब 5 मिनट पहले क्या सोच रहे थे ये भी कहना बहुत मुश्किल हो जाता है. एंड बट स्टिल पीपल आर थिंकिंग दैट आई एम गॉड. ओके, सो ही इज लॉर्ड. His everything is very very transcendental beyond our thinking. We cannot understand his activities, his body, everything. He is Lord, and he tells that in this same chapter after 3 verses 4-9, his activities and his birth, everything is divya, transcendental, and whoever understands it never takes birth again in this material world. He is giving this. Lord is himself saying that. But we all knows he is the Lord. Time 7:30 बोले थे. Okay. And in another 2-3 minutes we will finish. Okay. So we all know that he is the Lord, and we have studied this 4:9. Lord is saying that, I will read it, and after that I will finish this today's discussion. जन्म कर्म चमेत दिव्यम एव यो वेति तत्वतः त्यक्त्वा देहम पुनर्जन्म नैति मामेति सो अर्जुन. Means one who knows the transcendental nature of my appearance and activities does not, upon leaving the body, take his birth again in this material world, but attains my eternal abode, O Arjuna. So he is giving the promise. And we know that we have discussed a lot of things, and we listened it, but now do we have the ticket of Vaikuntha now? Lord told and we discussed. Okay, what does it mean? Now do we have the ticket of Vaikuntha Loka? Because we discussed, no, and in the just 4:9 Lord is saying that whoever knows this, who will see, but attains, takes his birth again in this material world, but attains my eternal abode, Vaikuntha Loka. Now we all having the ticket of Vaikuntha, right? Actually, we know. We only, this information is up to our mind. This doesn't go to our heart. थोड़ा सा भी कुछ 19-20 होएगा ना, तुरंत अभी हम लोग भगवान को ही ब्लेम करना शुरू कर देते हैं, है ना. दिस इज द प्रॉब्लम. अदरवाइज लॉर्ड्स वॉट एवर लॉर्ड इज टोल्ड दैट इज पक्का. द प्रॉब्लम इज विथ अस. So we should have faith, we should understand this. He is really like his activities, his birth, everything is transcendental. So with this, I am pausing myself. Is there any question or anything? So welcome. Okay. Any mistake happened? Please forgive me. This was my first class. I never took a class like this. Even I'm not worthy to sit on this. Okay. This is very like high position. Okay. I was sitting downside, but Prabhuji told to sit here and speak something. So whatever I have like wrongly spoken and anything, please forgive me. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.